Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. This is episode 58. In the last episode, we started along the Dawnguard DLC. Let's hit start and take a look at what we're doing. Awakening. I've met Isran, the leader of a group of vampire hunters known as the Dawnguard. The vampires that attack the Hall of the Vigilance may have been after something in a place called Dim Hollow Crypt. Isran has asked me to find out what the vampires are looking for, so we are finding out what the vampires are seeking. And we are very, very, very close to Dim Hollow Crypt. Isran is the leader of the Dawnguard, which we've been to in the last episode. A giant, awesome-looking castle, not in disrepair, which is cool, because usually when you're fighting for the good guys, for some reason, one or the other, they're always in a state of disrepair. Not these guys, though. Their castle was pretty dang badass. We're gonna move forward a little bit. This is the first DLC released for Skyrim, by the way, the Dawnguard, and this being 100% playthrough, we are doing the DLCs. Yes, there is the entrance to Dim Hollow Crypt, but you know what? Not only do we have a Daedric Shrine, and a Dragon Altar, but we also have a standing stone. I think it would be wise to find these because we will be... Well, the standing stone is a bit miscellaneous or unnecessary, but it's always nice to find them. And there's an achievement related to finding all of them, I believe. So if we can get up there and find it, all it's going to take is a quick fast travel back to the entrance of Dim Hollow Crypt. Okay, just got done with a lot of Bethesda scaling, but let's try this again. Come on, just get me up there. Come on. Oh, where are the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack when you need them, man? Where are they? Unfortunately, as more Elder Scrolls and Fallout games come out, they start taking out all those cool items. With Morrowind, they had literally levitating potions that could literally make you fly, and you can think of all of the game-breaking facets with that. And then in Oblivion, they had the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack. Come on now, what's going on here? I'm like right on the edge. Just it's right there. Come on. Okay, there we go. They had the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack, which you were never supposed to keep, but there was a way to keep them, and they would give you a crazy boost to your agility or acrobatics and allow you to jump into the air very, very high. We've got what looks like some bandits here. I'm gonna go ahead and fire a crossbow bolt right into his dick. It looked like. All right, so let's conjure our Dremorton. Come on, why? Okay, there we go. Take that. Let's make sure we have Unrelenting Force. We do. We can shout these guys off of the mountaintop. Oh, so satisfying. Bye-bye. Have a good trip. See you later. Thorn, I'll let you take care of that as usual. And here we have the Lord Stone. Those under the sign of the Lord are more resistant to both magicka and physical damage. Oh, wow, that's just a straight-up benefit. Those under the sign of the Lord are more resistant to both magicka and physical damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not better than the Lady or whatever we have activated that increases all of our skills by 15%. Nothing will ever be better than that. That's just crazy, crazy good. Okay, let's loot these bandits. Don't mind if I do. And then we will go find that Daedric Shrine as well. I'm not sure which one this is, but I will probably remember as soon as I see it. And I think we will also go to the Dragon Altar, considering we haven't yet. Oh god, that was a bear out of nowhere. Best type of bear. Okay. Again, you take care of that, Thorn. Meanwhile, I'm gonna guess which one this is. I'm not too sure. It's not Azor's, right? I don't think. I know Azor's is on. Ah, Mehrunes Dagon. We actually have the quest for that. We actually have the quest for this one. It's not started here. There's Mehrunes Dagon, actually the antagonist of the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, if you did not know. But now he's just in statue form, and we have the entrance to the Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon, but it requires a key, so we're not going to be able to get in through that. I think we do want to continue a little bit further if we can scale some more. We've done a pretty good job so far. Yes. Come on. And I think we want to find that Dragon Altar because it's going to be the first instance of a Dragon Altar we have found. I call them Dragon Altars. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. But you always want to go to those, and they are few and far between, and you will see why if we can make our way over there decently. It's getting closer and closer and closer. The issue is that it's... Oh, no, we're here. Okay, great. Also going to save the game because, as you can imagine, in a Dragon Altar... There's probably gonna be, I don't know if you guys, can you guys spot what's wrong with this picture, guys? Can you? Anything wrong at all? No, nothing, just architecture, right? Nope, there's a dragon down there. Oh, it's just a normal dragon. Okay, this is going to be easy. Skyborn altar. Yeah, it looks like it's called a dragon altar. Okay, we just dealt a lot of damage to ourselves. So number 1, let's use fast healing. Number 2, let's use... Oh, what does subterfuge do again? I forget. I think it allows you to... I'm going to have to take a look at this. It's in powers. People and creatures in the spell's area of effect will attack anyone nearby. Right, okay, so I have to remember that we have that. Okay, we're trying to get stone flesh. Dual casting it will get rid of all of my magic, so that's not going to work. Okay, and unfortunately, there goes all our magicka. So now, we're just going to have to wait till we can conjure Thorn again. This dragon is not going to do too much to me because it's just a base dragon. Also, we have a word wall over here. Let's grab that. This is the point. This is what I was trying to say. Anytime you find a dragon altar, there's going to be a word wall. Okay, so we're taking a bit of damage here. And also a dragon, if that wasn't clear. Let's wait for him to land, and then we will dual cast Thorn here. There we go. Take that. Let's back up a little bit from you. Grab fast healing again. I think we're only going to be able to cast it in one hand, but that works. And then we just need to wait until we have enough magic for Bound Bow, which doesn't take too much. Thorn's not doing too much, though. There we go. Someone was saying that we can actually poison bound arrows, so let's try that out right now if we have a poison. Magic poison. Yeah, okay, that's really cool. I did not realize that that could happen. So yeah, you can actually poison bound arrows, which is great to know, because we'll actually have a use for the poisons that I've been passing up this whole time. He is Thorn. Stop talking and just cut his head off. Here, I'll get the last hit. Okay, so pretty easy location there. We're going to pass up on the scales and bones yet again. We have a nice little look off here. There is an Easter egg in the game where you can jump down to a hay bale just like in Assassin's Creed. Alas, that is not at this location though. Usually also, there is a chest. It's very often that there's a chest at these dragon altars. We have an adventurer here, some potions, and I think that was 100 gold, not bad. Looks like this one may not. Ah, you see. You see. Glass Sword of Stunning. Okay, just in case we have not gotten that enchantment just yet. We have a Burial Urn as well. And I think we are done. So yeah, anytime I see a dragon altar icon, I always make my way over there, because not only do you get a dragon soul, the loot that the dragon has, you also get a word wall, usually a big chest. It's very nice. And you don't have to go into a location. You can literally just find the word wall outside. So it's very, very beneficial. Okay, now, back on track. We are going to go back to Dim Hollow Crypt and get back on track. We're so close to level 34, as you can probably tell. I would say maybe a couple more conjurings of Thorn, which we should be able to do pretty early on in here, usually when you enter a cave or something. There's always guys in there that don't like you being in that cave, and they're like, hey, what are you doing in this cave? And you're like, well, I'm in this cave because I need to find what's in this cave. And they're like, well, we don't want you to find what's in this cave, so have this. And they throw something at you, or they hit you, or something like that.
Never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson at their hall.
To come in here alone, a fool like all the rest of them.
He fought well there. Jedon and Bresoff were no match for him.
Ha! Those two deserved what they got. Arrogance had become insufferable.
Boys to thirsty. Perhaps another vigilant will wander in soon.
I wish Loki would hurry it up. I have half a mind to return to the castle and tell Harkon what a fool he's entrusted this mission to.
I have half a mind to tell Loki of your disloyalty.
You wouldn't dare. Now shut up and keep on watch.
Okay, we have leveled up. The question is, do we level up now or wait till a fight? I'm brave. I'm so brave when it comes to playing video games. So, we'll go ahead and level up now. We'll put stamina up to 200. And now we have one perk to increase. Unfortunately, conjuration. Dang it! I thought it was higher than that. We're trying to get up to 100 conjuration so that we can put up Twin Souls, which is going to be amazing. So illusion, we've already known that we're pretty much done with that. Conjuration, we've only got one perk left, pretty much. Destruction, we need to actually level up destruction because it takes forever to do that, and I don't think we have access to any other perk, right? Does not look like it, no, unless we use other types of destruction magic, which we haven't really been doing. Restoration is okay. Alteration, oh, that's right, we were increasing enchanting. So here's the roadmap. here's the roadmap for what we're going to do. We're going to be completing Conjuration. We've already completed Illusion, and this is where we're starting. Alchemy is sort of... what's really interesting, and I never knew this until someone explained it, is that there's one skill that sort of borders on two separate... So you've got your thief stuff, you've got your mage stuff, and you got your warrior stuff. But there's one skill tree that borders on both. So that's what alchemy is. Alchemy borders on magician stuff, and it also borders on thief stuff, even though it does seem to be more in the thief area. And then if we go to the other side, enchanting is the same thing. You can see this one's kind of more in the warrior red area. And that's bordering on warrior and mage, obviously, because, you know, enchanting is heavily implied with magical things. Well, it just involves magical things, but also you can enchant weapons and stuff as a warrior. And then if we go over to the end of the warrior, we have archery, which does make sense because thieves use archery and also warriors use archery. So I thought that was really interesting to take note of. But here's the roadmap. So we're done with illusion. Okay, so I started with alchemy because it does fall into the mage tree, and we've been sort of trying to build that up here and there, but we'll probably mess with that now that I realize that that's half and half in the mage tree and half in the thief tree. We're good on illusion. Conjuration, we're going to be getting up to 100. I think we're pretty much set on that. I don't think we need any more upgrades. We're just going to keep conjuring thorn and using our bow, and then we can use soul trap if we really want to grind the rest out. Destruction will come naturally just because it's the offensive magic, and I always go offensive when I play video games, so that will come in time. It just might take some grinding because it takes forever to level up. Restoration and alteration are the two that we're going to have to work on after we get conjuration up to 100, so I will probably be buffing myself before every single fight. I'm not doing that now because I don't think it's that big of a deal, and using whatever alteration can do. I think telekinesis is a way to grind that one out as well, and then restoration is coming very slow as well, so just a whole bunch of grinding, but we'll mess with these two after we get conjuration up to 100, I think. And then enchanting, until that happens, we'll just keep pumping points into enchanting if we can. We can put another point into enchanter, but let's see what else we have. Fire enchanter and soul squeezer. Soul gems provide extra magicka for recharging. Yeah, that's not too great. So let's take a look. I know I've done this before, but I want to make sure that we do this right. Let's take a look at the ends of these little lines here. Soul siphon, death blows to creatures but not people. Trap 5% of the victim's soul, recharging the weapon. That's 5% sounds so low. Like, that's a really cool effect that we don't actually have to do. Oh, it's only creatures. Okay, not people. Which makes sense because to trap a person's soul, you need a black soul gem. 5%. Recharging the weapon. Oh, so we actually have to be using something that's enchanted anyways, and we're not ever going to be doing that probably. Yeah, so the right side there is not really of interest to me. Let's take a look at the left side. Fire enchantments are 25% stronger. Frost, storm, that's pretty cool. And then extra effect is the big one. Can put 2 enchantments on the same item. That's amazing. That's like a super crazy good effect. One of the best perks in the entire game, no doubt. Let's take a look down the middle path though before we end this. Skill enchantments on armor are 25% stronger. Okay, so skill and enchantments. I don't usually do that either too much because we can get our skills up to those points regardless eventually. And I don't think they stack. If you have 100 sneak, I don't think fortify sneak by 25. I don't think that works. You know, I don't think it puts it up to 125 sneak. I don't know. Again, first time I played a mage, and I've never done enchanting. Never, ever, ever, because I wear unique stuff. Corpus enchanter, health magic, and stamina enchantments on armor are 25% stronger. That could be okay. Yeah, so we're just basically figuring out, do we want to go down the left path or do we want to go down the middle path? It doesn't really matter because for now we're just going to put another point into this. New enchantments are 60% stronger, and now we need 60 enchanting to put this up to 4, which would be good because I don't know... we are eventually going to have to go up the left or the middle path anyways. Okay, but there's our perk point. Alright, so let us summon Thorn right behind them. And it's unfortunate that we get noticed a bit. I guess it's the sound of us casting. Even though we do have the illusion perk. Quiet casting, right? Where are you? I think it's an illusion perk. Yeah. All spells you cast from any school of magic are silent to others. Yeah, so I don't really know why. If we're in sneak and we cast something, it's silent. So why are we being noticed? It's just sort of like... It's just because Thorn is with us, I guess, and he's our companion. He's adding to our level of being found out, if that makes sense whatsoever. Thorn, don't make me resummon you. What are you doing, dude? Attack! Okay, that's not working out too well. There's another conjuration increase. We could honestly just spam this. Oh, we can't spam it, actually. Yeah, it's one hit, dude. So, like, why? Just be confident in your abilities. I don't want to keep having to build you up, dude. Okay, we've got a new type of enemy here called a Death Hound. Notice the teeth and how sharp and jagged they are. Gross and also horrifying. They drop Death Hound collars, which I don't think are really of use at all. And dog meat, which we can't eat, but I don't think I'm going to concern myself with dog meat. Dog meat from Fallout, I just realized. Anyways, we've got a vampire here as well with some vampire dust. We don't want to get too close to them, obviously, because the problem with vampires, if you did not know in the Elder Scrolls, is that you can contract sanguine vampiris or something like that. I always forget what it's actually called. And sanguinar, maybe. And if you don't cure it using a potion of cure disease, which luckily we do have one at least, so we'll be able to cure that if we do get hit. You'll get a minor a disease that will eventually make you into a full-fledged vampire. So we have to keep that in mind. Also here we have a bunch of vigilance. Orcish Warhammer of Scorching. I'm almost completely sure that we've had that, but let's try it anyways. There's another Potion of Cure Disease, which is great. We want to stockpile those as much as possible. Amulet of Stendar, block 10% more damage with your shield. What a crappy, what a crappy effect. Oh my god. Okay, we have another vampire here with some lockpicks and some dust. We have a Master Vampire. Ooh, with Armor of Conjuration. Huh. Okay, I still don't think that's going to be better than our Archmage robes, and even if they are not unique, so we're going to bypass that. The question I have to ask myself is, are we going to bypass the unique stuff when we eventually get enough conjuring, or enchanting, that we will be able to make some pretty kick-ass enchantments? Probably. Let's take this, and let's hopefully find an Arcane Enchanter as soon as possible, because we've got quite a lot of stuff on our hands. Okay, that's going to open that door. We'll take the Potion of Magicka, and we will go over there. Now, what's really cool about DLC locations is that I think Bethesda feels the need to make them cooler than normal, because, you know, when they're creating Skyrim, they have to create so many locations that there's no doubt of, you know, the quality falls for some of them anyways. Like, some are literally just locations that you walk inside, and it's your standard affair, and then you find yourself a chest, and then you walk out, you know. But with the DLC, it's so concentrated and so much smaller that I feel like they would feel the need to create better and more interesting locations, like handcraft them with a little bit more effort, if that makes sense at all. Okay, we have a Potion of Extreme Magicka. Let's search the skeleton and grab his gold. Let's stay in sneak, because Adranok is smart, even though we're not a sneaky, stealthy character. Okay, let's use any chance at all. We are found out now. Okay, so here we've got vampires and stuff. At least one vampire who is now dead. And with the addition of this DLC, they gave the vampires, like, Drain Life, like a Drain Life spell that's exclusive to vampires. I think you have to be a vampire to use it. And it appears in the vampire tree, which was also added with this DLC. This DLC, like, totally reworked vampires. And I think werewolves too, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I know werewolves have a tree and vampires have a skill tree as well, which was added with this DLC. I know I'm sounding redundant, but yeah, where was that vampire? And let's loot her. Vampire fledgling. So the whole point and reason that I'm saying that is because now, if a vampire uses that Drain Life spell on you, as we've seen before in that tavern where that one vampire was attacking me and giving me that disease, like, immediately every time, we can get that disease. So you just have to watch out for that. Okay, let's search this. Storm Atronach, no thanks. I've already got the ability to summon a lot of Atronach. Well, at least Thorn here, and I've never really needed anything else. Okay, we do have an Arcane Enchanter. Let's go into that and hopefully disenchant a whole bunch of stuff. Glass Sword of Stunning, chance to paralyze the target for 2 seconds. That's a pretty good enchantment. Bye-bye. Okay, Glass War Axe of Harrowing, absorb 15 points of Magicka. Pretty crappy, but okay, bye-bye. And, wow, is our enchanting really not going to increase after this? Iron Sword of Cowardice, creatures and people up to level 7 flee from combat for 30 seconds. Goodbye. Wait a second, why is our enchanting not increasing whatsoever? It should increase significantly when you disenchant things. That's a little unnerving. We have Lindway's stuff, but that's unique, so we're not going to be doing that. And there we go. I think we're just going to stockpile as many soul gems as we can get that actually have souls, and then try and create a bunch of stuff. Just basically how you increase your smithing. And yeah, we'll hold off on doing that until we have a decent amount of soul gems and things to enchant. For now, we will move on and we will go back into sneak. Okay, we got a huge fight over there. Let's be proactive and immediately summon Thorn and also help him out with Bound Bow, but we will wait until we can dual cast it, because Thorn can deal some damage to these guys, and we are still hidden. Come on. There we go. Okay, we've got a Draugr, and it's got that little blue glow, which means I'm pretty sure someone is controlling it. And vampires usually have access to, you know, raise zombie spells and all that sort of stuff. Okay. We have a vampire Mistwalker, and yes, as soon as she died, the Draugr went down as well, so it was her little thrall, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's search you. Flawless Garnet, some lockpicks, and some vampire dust. We'll raise this, and yes, I was hoping that would happen. Awesome. Okay, totally on purpose. Alright, so we're going to refresh Thorn whenever possible to get those conjuration points. And while he's fighting, we will do some exploring. Take a look at what we have. Looks like we have a divergent path here. We can go to the left, or we can go to where that Draugr was. Let's also search this ash pile. Grab ourselves some gold. Nice job, Thorn. Looks like this path is closed off, actually. Indeed it is. So, let's move forward. Do we still have... Yes, we have Conjure, Dremora, Lord. If we can conjure 2, the thing is we're not going to have enough magic, but if we can use Highborn in a boss fight scenario, that's going to be amazing. That is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm still not sure if we can have 2 Thorns at once. If so, we're going to have to call them something different. Okay, so let's conjure him again. Also, we have a vampire up there. Try and hit her with that shout. Down you go, just to buy Thorn some time. Come on, Thorn. Like, I don't need to conjure the bow. You can handle everything yourself. You just take 10 years. You do smell weakness. It's that vampire over there. Kill her. Kill her. No, you know what? Here, let me... No. Damn it. That didn't work out like I wanted it to. I should have pressed X, not B. But alright. See, like, as you can tell, this is what I was talking about. Look at this. Look at this area right here. Like, with this water and these little stones in the ground. You don't usually see things like this in Skyrim, just a base location. Most of it is basically straightforward and designed somewhat the same way. And now there's different ones, obviously. That's the whole reason Skyrim's hidden treasures existed, because of places like caverns that are completely not quest-related, but also amazingly unique. Okay, excuse me. Let's move forward. We've got an urn here. Let's take that. Okay, we've got some spiders, and someone hears us. I just love being able to... Oh boy. Oh, can we close the gate? That would be great. Okay, let's get away. Let's get away. Let's conjure and run away. Okay, good job, Thorn. Now kill everyone else. Let me look. Why do you have an icicle in you? Thorn can't shoot icicles. I didn't shoot icicles. Obviously, the vampires must have hit their own death hound. Okay, if they're just called a base vampire, they are so easy. We're going to refresh Thorn again, and we are going to do some exploring as usual. We can tank some of these hits because I don't have enough magic to summon the... Okay, we're going to need to... Yeah, whenever there's this many. Going to need to help out our buddy. But I always forget also that we have light armor. So it is good to take a little bit of hits because we're increasing that. Okay, now our magic is going to regenerate like crazy, which means we should use this opportunity to heal ourselves. Okay, let's search you. Vampire armor of minor destruction. Might as well take it, right? We'll get rid of everything in due time. Okay, nothing over here. Let's use another fast healing. Grab you again. We could grab all this frostbite, but yeah, might as well, right? It's not going to increase our DPS too much, but might as well. And just whenever we have a boss fight or something, remember to put that poison onto our bound bow. Okay, chest over here. That's a pretty good chest for being a base level chest. Let's go this way. Just explore every little nook and cranny. Slowly increase our golden potion. Uh-oh. We have a master vampire fighting a giant frostbite spider. Well, let's join the fray, shall we? Now, don't hit me. I do not want to get the vampire disease at this moment in time. I think I have told you guys where I'm probably going to be leaning with this DLC, but there's no point to spoil it now. We've already been down there. Okay, looks like he's healing. I think vampire... Yeah, the drain life spell, obviously, drains life. So not only does it deal damage, but it also heals them a bit. All right, come on, Thorn. Oh, damn it, Thorn. Okay, so like all the time now, we are at risk of getting that disease. Like he hit me with a weapon and he also used that drain life spell. And both things will give you that disease. But luckily, we were a little lucky. We didn't get that disease there. It's not the end of the world if we do, though, because we still have a couple of potions of cure disease. But it's nice to hold those, you know. Into Dim Hollow Cavern we go. So far, I'm really enjoying this DLC. I forget how much I enjoy. I know Dragonborn is by far my favorite. I mean, there's really only two.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar is stronger than any...
You showed up surprised, Loki.
Okay, well, let's summon Thorn down there. I didn't mean to interrupt that. I hate when you're listening to some dialogue and then they notice you and they all just stop. We have a Scroll of Firestorm, which is worth 500, so we will take it. We've also got a lever here. What does that do? Okay, what's the point of that? Obviously, someone has already been through here. We've got at least 3 blips down there. Where are they? Looks like they're coming up to meet me, I think. How did Thorn get dispatched so easily? You damn vampires. But yeah, look at that. Like, see? Really cool location. Really, really, really cool. All right, we'll let Thorn slash away. And, yeah, I knew he was going to be... Okay, that's a lot of vampires. See you later, guys. I think they're going to take a bit of damage. Yeah, especially if they fell all the way down there. All right. Let's summon Thorn again. Oh, they just flat out died. Very nice. Okay, we have Vampire's Thrall. If you didn't know the lore behind vampires, this is not just in the Elder Scrolls. They also have the ability to like enthrall people. I wonder if that must be where enthrall comes from. And like basically make them their slaves and do their bidding. So the thralls are not actually vampires. They are just their slaves. And as you can see, like she tried raising him, but that's not going to work out. I think we already looted him. Yeah. Over here we have Lokheel, which looks to be a unique vampire. Gold lockpick, poison, just called poison. Okay. Vampire dust, minor destruction. Okay, so Lokheel and the Thrall is dead, and then we also have the Mistwalker here. Okay, and let's go back a bit and see if there's anything else that we can see. Nope, it looks like all we have left is this central area, and I think we're going to end the episode before walking over there. For those of you that have played this DLC, you probably know why. And also, it's a great way to end the week, I think, just really getting into the thick of this DLC. And if we go down there, we're going to be extending this episode for quite a bit, I think. But we can do some more exploring. Looks like we have a book, too. Notes on Dim Hollow Crypt, Volume 3. Interesting. I haven't seen the other 2 volumes. Vigilant Adivald, who is naked for some reason, also has a resist poison potion recipe. Let's read that. Thistle and Falmer ear. Great. Looks like he doesn't have anything left. We'll take his body and drag it over. Bye-bye. Into the water you go. Let's take a look at this. Notes on Dim Hollow Crypt, Volume 3. Let's see how long it is. It's got to be long, right? Wait, written by Adivald? Oh, written by the guy that we literally just threw into the water. Okay, you guys can pause the screen if you want to read this. I'm not sure where the other 2 volumes are. Maybe we're not supposed to find them yet. Maybe we just haven't found them yet or whatever. But we will take it because it sounds like it's unique. And I think we'll go grab Lokheel's body and throw him over as well, considering he is unique. And then we'll end the episode. And I've got a little time to burn here. Okay. I wonder if we could, like, throw him into the air and then shout him into the distance. That would be cool, right? We can try it. I don't think we have enough time to charge the shout. But let's try it regardless. It's a good way to end the episode. Okay, but if we... Okay, so like right here. So up you go. Okay, so we have to like jerk up and then press A and then hold RB. Let's say that worked. I'll call that a success to some extent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end this episode here. In the next episode, like I said, we're about to get into the thick of it. Right when we go into the middle there, as you can probably tell. So I will see you guys in 2 days. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.